If you're a hockey fan, you've probably heard of the Toronto Maple Leafs, one of the most iconic teams in the NHL. And if you've been following recent news about the team, you know that some important changes are happening behind the scenes. Recently, the team's president Brendan Shanahan announced that general manager Kyle Dubas would not be retained after the postseason loss to the Florida Panthers. This has left many fans and analysts wondering what the next step will be for the Leafs. Enter Brian Burke, a former executive with the Leafs who led the team from 2008 to 2013. Burke is known for being frank and direct in his opinions, and he didn't hesitate to share his vision for the team in a recent interview. Burke talked about the Leafs' core four, which includes players John Tavares, Auston Matthews, Mitch Marner, and William Nylander. All of these players have multi-million-dollar contracts with the team, but Burke believes that some of them may have to go in order for the team to succeed in the future. In particular, Burke suggested that the Leafs should consider trading Nylander, who has an expensive contract and only one season remaining. Although he had a career-high 40 goals this season, Burke believes that the team can do better without him. This suggestion isn't so surprising given that Burke has always been critical of the contract values offered to Leafs players. He questioned the sequence and substantial amounts that were offered, and examined no-trade clauses and timelines. In other words, Burke is in a unique position to evaluate whether the investment in Leafs players is bringing desired results. Of course, not everyone agrees with Burke's opinions. Some fans and analysts argue that Nylander is an important player for the team, and that his offensive production is vital to the team's success. Additionally, trading a player with an expensive contract can be difficult for the team, especially at a time when many teams are struggling financially due to the pandemic. At the end of the day, it's hard to predict what will happen with the Leafs in the future. But it's exciting to see figures like Burke giving their opinions on the team and helping to shape its path. If you're a fan of the Leafs or just a hockey enthusiast in general, this is an exciting time to follow the NHL and see how these changes will affect the league as a whole.